Welcome back, Fantasy Fiction Fanatics. It's great to see you again, and I hope you're doing well. Today we are going to be talking about Harry Dresden's magical items. This time we're specifically talking about the shield bracelet, which is one of his most used items. So first, let's go ahead and talk about the appearance of the items. It is a charm bracelet with several charms on it that all look like little shields. And it's not the highest quality made, it is handmade, and you can definitely tell that Harry does not have the most beautiful workmanship, but still it works well enough in appearance. From a glance, it doesn't look that bad. It's just if you were to be closer, you might judge him a little bit on his handiwork there. Next is its abilities. So what is it supposed to do? Well, kind of like the name implies, it is a magical item that allows him to create a shield, so he can channel his magic through the bracelet and bring up a shield that can protect himself or others depending on how he is using it and how he is positioned. How often does he use this particular item? He uses it all the time. Like every single book, I'm pretty sure he uses it multiple times a book, if I remember correctly. Whenever he's in danger, whenever he's fighting, he pretty much needs that bracelet and is using it. So, all the time, one of his most used items, at least as far as I remember. And then last but not least, what is its role and importance to the story? So, this bracelet has saved Harry a ton of times. A ton of times. As I said, he's using it all the time, and to attack any, or to defend against any physical attack, he is pretty much using this bracelet. He has done it to save himself, he has used it to save himself as well as others, and so it's important in the fact that it keeps him alive and it works for him. It did have some kind of effect on the actual storyline and like how things were progressing for him when he used it against something that was not really meant to be used against, which is flames. So he was using it as a physical barrier, but it wasn't really meant to be used for flames and for that kind of attack. So when he was holding it up and protecting the people behind him and those behind him, he's holding up that bracelet and the flames are getting really close to him, and the heat coming off the flames burned his hand very, very badly. Kind of, if I remember correctly, it melted his skin and everything. It was a very, very bad burn for his hand. So much so that it made it so he had to relearn how to use his hand and recapture that functionality for his hand. And there were plot points with him not having his hand at full capacity, it hurting, him having to relearn, like when he was learning guitar, in order to help regain the mobility of his hand and to re-strengthen it. So the use of the shield bracelet did affect the actual events of the story from that point forward. Also, it has evolved because of that incident. So now we have made it so it has made Harry a stronger, better wizard by allowing him to learn from that mistake and to recreate a new shield bracelet, where it then evolved into one that could handle things like fire or things like magic and to have a stronger defense. So before, it was a weaker defense that saved him still quite a bit. And then after this event, it made it so he was a stronger wizard who was more understanding of what he needed in a shield and was able to create one that was stronger and has continued to save his life on other occasions as well. So there you go. That's what I have on Harry Dresden's magical item of the shield bracelet. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on this particular item. I'd love to know if I missed anything, or if you think I should call out anything or got anything wrong, please let me know. Or if you just want to discuss the shield bracelet and the different times he uses it, I'd love to talk to you about it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!